This video describes things you need to consider before purchasing a TRAFx vehicle meter to measure visitation at Corps of Engineers recreation areas. Subsequent videos will describe installation, configuration, testing, and maintenance of these meters. The TRAFx vehicle meter is a magnetometer, which is basically a metal detector. Large metal objects passing near it will be detected and counted. The TRAFx magnetometer has some advantages over other types of meters in that it requires very little physical effort to install. It can sit inside most existing metal enclosures or inside a fiberglass lockable box. It can be placed on the roadside, either mounted to a post or buried below grade. Use caution if you decide to bury your TRAFx meter because most burial boxes are prone to flooding, and in spite of its water-resistant housing, the TRAFx usually sustains damage when submerged. There are also some disadvantages to using the TRAFx vehicle meter. TRAFx meters have many settings that need to be adjusted when they're installed. This is important to note because the factory default settings do not work well in typical recreation area traffic conditions. The key issue here is the delay setting. This is the amount of time the meter waits after detecting a vehicle before it begins to try to detect a subsequent vehicle. The default setting is too brief for slow-moving traffic, causing each vehicle to increment the meter more than once. Also, the threshold setting, which controls the meter's sensitivity, needs to be adjusted for road width and the distance between the meter and the vehicles in the far lane. You should be aware that some vehicles on wide roadways may not be able to be detected with this meter. If you've decided to proceed with the purchase of TRAFx meters, be sure to also buy the optional digital display. It retains the cumulative count even if the internal data is lost or erased, and makes on-site testing easier. It also greatly facilitates the monthly meter reading process because you simply have to look at it. Without it, you must download the data to a shuttle, a process which automatically resets the count to 0 every time you do it, and the Corps wants projects to submit cumulative data. To sum up, before purchasing a set of TRAFx vehicle meters, please be aware that TRAFx meters must be adjusted and tested on-site with a laptop in order to ensure proper operation. TRAFx meters have a limited reliable detection range, which may not work on wide roadways. TRAFx meters are sold only by the Canadian manufacturer, which can complicate acquisitions. And finally, TRAFx meters should always be purchased with the optional digital display to facilitate testing and monthly meter readings.